Hello everyone and welcome back to Sworn. We are doing a fun run today. Arcane Shield or Crystals. Actually, you know what? We've never run Black Hole, so let's try out Black Hole. Why not? I need currency. There we go. And potion's good. We are on Sovereign. We are doing Tome, the other OP weapon for Monk. Or one of them. We have the flips going right now on the weapon. One that gives our pages a perfect shot on light attack. And one that gives our heavy attack damage bonus for each room cleared. We're not going to be able to get this guy. Just don't have the damage. Yeah. Kind of figured. So we do have some innate damage scaling in the heavy attack, which is nice. I have not done a tome run in a while. We'll throw it on our heavy. I still use these. This is pretty much the only meta currency that matters anymore. For those of you that are new to the game, just learning the game, trying to figure out the game, Sovereign is the highest difficulty. It's an interesting way, if I'm being kind, of raising the difficulty by just adding basically more curses to the rooms and to boss fights. The first ability that I grabbed there from Gog is Gogmagog, the Fae Giant, and his ability adds damage to whatever it's put on, and then the stagger bar, this yellow bar underneath the enemy's HP that builds up and then stuns them once it's full. I'm going to try to explain a little better. I normally run through it pretty quick because we've done so many runs. The image you see above the continue button at the bottom means that we've cleared 2 rooms, so we've got damage bonus from 2 rooms on our heavy. We are going to want more damage, for sure. Oh, okay. You're setting me up to fail, game. I know you are. We're gonna grab the dash. Every time it gives me... Yeah, I'll do that. Every time it gives me Babbed and Gog early on, it likes to make me work for Bone Collector. We'll do a major foe. It's going to be a little bit drawn out because they're going to be tanky and we don't do a lot of damage yet. Babbed is going to give me a dash skill that is currently not available to me on this room because that was one of the curses on the room. But what that's going to do is when I dash, it'll make a shade appear, which is just this little shadowy creature, and it'll attack anything within range of where it spawns it from my dash. It's not an amazing ability by any means, but the skill I was talking about, Bone Collector, is. And you need a skill from Babbed and Gog that's a qualifying skills, so... anything except alts and companions. You can see we're rolling in the damage right now. Okay. Okay. I've never used Black Hole. It's damage. Actually don't mind this black hole. Seems to do pretty good with nothing on it. Wondering what I should put on it. Finally, the elite goes down. Elite, major, foe, whatever you want to call it. This is the secret shop. Let's see what it's got. I'm actually okay grabbing a random blessing this early on. Except, what am I going to get from you? We'll grab your companion. What would you'd have to get flow and fury, or fury and flow in order to do the channel darkness, and I actually forget what Gog's duo perk is with it. We'll just grab the Storm Falcon. Not gonna hurt anything. It's not a core component of our build for the companion. So we'll have a nice little pet bird that flies around with us and throws out whirlwinds. Just a little extra DPS. Yep. Don't even remember what the room reward was here. Is it a banner? That is a Fae realm, and that is amazing to see. So what do we want for this build? We want Bone Collector. We want possibly Greed. So if you look, oh, are we gonna lose our Sword in the Stone for this? I'm gonna try it and hope that we still get Sword in the Stone. The red ring there, the pinkish red ring around the arrow, means that this is Morgana, which means it's basically a damage buff and a damage decrease on something else. It's not necessarily that. It could be a speed increase. It could, and we could take more damage or less gold. But it's a trade-off. Why did I run in? What am I doing? Yeah, I took way too much damage there. Heavy attack is stronger, but light attack is weaker is perfect. Okay, good. We still have our Sword in the Stone. Babbed was right there. That might have also been something really good. It could have been Bone Collector. But who knows? Sword in the Stone is important for your builds. Sword in the Stone is going to give us some sort of... Oh! That extra speed, though. I like the feel of the extra damage. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. This is Sword in the Stone. So it evolves either your spell ability or it evolves your weapon ability. Leaden Pages is good. And we don't have to use a reroll. Collapse is interesting. Your spell now deals bonus damage for each foe caught in it. Do we want to focus on our spell on this run? I don't know. I haven't seen the rest of the abilities or the rest of the Sword and the Stone upgrades for it, so I think we'll reserve Judgment on it for right now. I can always run something more geared for it once I get a little better with it. Yeah, this damage feels even better. Alright, we're on to the mid-boss, the beast. It's Mr. Tree. The Tree and Scourge. Nice. Yeah. Was not a clean dodge there. Yeah, we're actually, our damage is not bad at all. Gog and Babbed can both give us Bone Collector, and Gog has more useful stuff for us than Babbed does. Like, I literally just grabbed her dash for the purpose of Bone Collector, and everything else is just... Well, that's not completely true. She has other, like, nice utility skills. I'm just kind of looking at what we got. Quaking Stun is a stun. When you stun a foe, create 6 quakes around them. Quakes are kind of the only downside to Gog. They don't really do a lot. Light attack we don't want to do. We want to save that for somebody else. Attacks inflict stagger and deal increased damage if you've not used your dash. That doesn't fit my playstyle real well. Unmatched power in rare is really good. I would prefer Bone Collector, but this increases the amount of stagger we do, and it's a rare, so it's enhanced further. We now have 10 chambers of worth of extra damage stacked up. I think that's 5%. Okay, we're probably not going to do great here. Looks like the crystals are done spawning. Okay.
I sense so much rage wrapped in that little body of yours. You are the perfect size.
I would rather try to get... Okay. I was going to say, I'd rather try to get either Gog or Babbed. Or Lou, even. Relentless is really good too. Okay. Well, it's just going to prevent me from trying to get Bone Collector by offering me high rarity stuff. So that's fine too. I'm okay with that. We just upped the damage on, yeah, on Mighty Strike. Since that increases the damage we do with each attack. And then we grab gold. If we can't get Bone Collector, I'm going to try for Greed. Or maybe a combination of the two. Something that will give us damage scaling. Yeah, we already have it, I know, innately on our weapon to an extent. But it's not a substantial amount. In fact... Your heavy attack gets 0.5% stronger each chamber. So yeah, 6.5%. Got the gold goblin. That gives us more gold. I think we go here. Go to the shop. Should be able to buy blessings, hopefully. Okay, we got Gog. Flawless is also good. But there's Bone Collector. Okay. Fantastic. I'm actually tempted to buy this and pop out my spell. I'm going to. We have a flip that gives us an extra 5% increase in damage for each Fae we get a blessing from, so that gave us an extra 5% in damage, and it made our spell a lot stronger when we use it. If, what was it, every 8 or 10 seconds or something? Yeah. Monk is not the fastest, so we definitely need to be paying attention. Get out of there. See the little bone collector icon pop up above their heads when I kill them. Means we're getting a charge on it. I did not mean to throw that over there. Hopefully that's obvious. Okay, let's get through this. There we go. We didn't pop one of our res tokens. Those are the little hearts down there below my icon in the bottom left. We don't have the health. We're gonna grab blue. We don't have the health I would like to make that choice there to get the red gem. Okay, there will be other opportunities to think about it with Bone Collector going and the Morgana enhancement. It's a definite possibility that we could do Morgana, but our damage isn't that crazy yet. So still waiting to kind of see where we end up once Bone Collector's charged up and if we can get greed. If we get both, yeah, I would say that we're probably going to end up doing Morgana fight. But what would I want from Oberon? Like ebb and flow? I mean, yeah, actually, we already have one from him, so it's not a damage bonus. Can't think of a duo perk that would be beneficial either. Okay, we're doing the horn. We only have one dash charge. That screws me up a lot. I love seeing the little Bone Collector icon pop up, knowing that each one of those enemies gives me a little more damage. Bone Collector is probably one of my favorite skills in the game, if not my favorite. I look for ways to incorporate it into like every run because it's just easy extra damage. Yeah. 12% more stagger on each hit. What do we got here? I was gonna say the movement speed down can be a real downer, but it's on both rooms, so we'll just take this one. Okay, a little less range on our black hole. Still have a ton we would like from GOG. This is going to be a very GOG heavy build. Yeah, that won't pop them. Always check down here for barrels. They like to hide them. Gold or shop? Oh, let's pop this and go for gold. What do we want from Lou? We want his alt, or we want greed, or something that increases gold gain is also good. What else you got for me, game? Nothing extra. A little more damage, a little more damage, a little more damage. That's all I see. There's some gold. Banner. Okay. Ooh. The banners are tough. They're tough. When they have the little mark next to them. Okay, survive. Survive's probably the better choice here. As long as it's not Luna, the Luna Blossom. I hate the Luna Blossom, and when we have no heavy attack, we're gonna hide out here. Then we're gonna blast this guy down for the attack bonus. We're gonna try to keep an eye. Oh, they're ranged every time. Throws me off. I never expect them to go as far as they do. We want to try to milk out the bone collector damage bonus here. Lou it is. Oh, there's greed. Our damage is going to be nuts. As long as I can refrain from spending my gold. Greed in the common rarity is a 3% damage bonus for every 50 gold you have. So now we save up gold, we get damage. We kill enemies, we get damage. I put myself in harm's way there. Yeah, we're doing decent chunks. Ah. Okay. Bad play on my part, where I quit paying attention to my character, which is one of the first things I had to correct in this game about my playstyle. And now I'm falling back into old habits. Okay. You need to die. You also need to die because you need to become my damage bonus. Thank you. Get out of there. Okay. That's also a damage bonus. The gold. The heal here would be good, even though it's just 10 HP. Get the gold. Not sure what ka-chinged for me. I actually had a different run planned for tonight, and then my computer stopped recording. And I finished out like 2/3 of the run before I realized that it had stopped recording. We're gonna take a peek. Okay, good. Nothing tempting. Everything in that shop was we could do Lancelot here. Oh man, no. Let's scale our damage up. We have 3 different things: our passive on our ability, our greed, and our bone collector, all scaling our damage. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, your guy's range is incredible. More damage. Did I hear another secret shop? I did. Res token's good. Lucky coin is also good. We're gonna grab those. Lucky coin will end up getting us more gold than we spent. This will get us a heal. And more damage bonus. Oh, maybe we capped out for the room. Looks like we did. Still get the heal. Yes. Oh, major foe. That's okay. And down you go. Where's the other guy hiding? There you are. Okay, what do we want here? I don't think either of you.
You are marked with Merlin's magic, but you are fueled by your own.
Or either of you. Okay, grab Gog. I mean, there's no reason not to take it. Detonate's an interesting one. Don't spend your gold. Stop thinking about spending your gold. Burning a hole in my pocket. That damage feels good now. Bump it up 8% or... Bump it up 8%. Okay. On to the knight. This shouldn't be bad. God blessings, I think, are still in high demand. Still quite a few we would like. Our spell was dealing 600 some damage. You're dead? Yeah. Feeling real good. Where are we at on health? 59, huh? Okay. I'm thinking we're getting there, so... Who else? Tough call. We could throw you on our light attack. I would like to throw Lou on my ult. Grab a heal. I don't think so. And then we'll grab another Sword in the Stone upgrade. How many rerolls do we have? 2. Okay. And another Fae Realm. That's amazing. You're now my damage bonus. You're now my damage bonus. Heavy attack deals 40% less damage but fires 3 projectiles. That doesn't sound fun. Spell has increased area and damage. We want to try to target our main attack, which is our heavy attack. Problem is, if I reroll my last reroll and we don't get a heavy... We did, but it's not great. Another Morgana, too. Okay. I should have saved the reroll. Definitely should have saved the reroll so we could try to get more heavy damage with a decent downgrade that we can live with. Light attack is obviously the best choice. If we lose light attack damage for... How much damage do these do? Not nothing. Oh. We want to also farm up Bone Collector on these guys. Can you not farm up Bone Collector on these guys? Or is it maxed? Did we max already? Your ultimate is stronger, but you move slower, but we don't have an ultimate. Okay. Maybe we'll get one here. I want to check. Is Bone Collector maxed? Sure is. Not the best Sword in the Stone upgrade. Not the best. Fae Realm. Sorry, I was looking around trying to figure out where they were going to come from. Okay, you need to go away. You need to go away too, Mushroom. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah, my controller freaked out for a second there. Been doing that lately. It's time to start looking for a new one. We don't want Cleona's ultimate, I don't believe. We would like Lou's ultimate. I mean, we could take a couple different ones. Our curse is getting a little out of hand. I could definitely see spending some money to get rid of it. At this point, 35 HP is worth, you know, 3 or 6% damage. Or 3.9% damage. Yeah, I definitely think we go for the heal. And we're definitely going to want to look for Lancelot. That's also going to cost us 300 gold to do Morgana. But it gives us another shot at another Sword in the Stone, too. Lets us finish the build out further. We definitely do this with greed. I don't think there's a choice. I mean, I know there's a literal choice, but like, why would you make it? Free damage. Yeah, we might want to go to the we have to go to the shop. We have to get the gem. Like I said, that's going to be 300 gold out of our pocket. Luckily, there's nothing real tempting up there. We're just going to spend the 300 and bounce. Good health upgrade. No, don't do it. Why did that go there? Yeah, I don't like you. Go away. Yep. And then I almost took the quake damage on top. Get the kill. Light attack, we don't care about that. Secret shop, like I said, if we get rid of some curse, we are going to get rid of some curse. Because man, is it stacked up. One reroll is not a bad idea either. Now we need gold, and there is some. Corruptions on the room. Enemies have more health, enemies have more damage, meteor shower, and then we take double damage from traps. It's an okay room. Mostly just enemy buffs. Not a big deal for us. Looking for Lancelot too. Hoping I didn't miss him out of blindness. I mean, You're gonna make me keep spending my gold, man. 5 res tokens? Wait, I didn't... Was there something for the curse in there? No, okay. Babbed, yeah, I know. You could give us an extra dash charge, dash cooldown. Both those would be stupendous. But, and hear me out. Gold. An extra 9% damage. I'm not sure if greed ever caps. Come on, Lancelot, you gotta be around here somewhere, man. There you are, okay. Now we gotta fight knights. Easy first wave. Hope the second wave goes as easy. Seems to be so far. Who else we got? Oh, it's the mage. Okay. We've got the ring. We can take on Morgana. We are not doing a major foe with a heavy seal, though. For those of you who are just starting out, yes, I do recommend this is one of the easier builds. I would also recommend checking out one of my Monk Chime builds, or I don't think I've done one in Sovereign, but my Halberd run with Rook is also very good, very easy to get online. I mean, we just boost all our damage, right? Small increase, but at 1,000 gold. Something. I still think out of all the runs I've done, the Fury Backstab Chime build is the most broken. I recently did one that was a Fury crit build. Also, very strong. Was it stronger than Fury Backstab? No. But it was also because I didn't get any crazy damage scaling opportunities. Okay, I took out one of her ads already. This might be ridiculously strong. And I was talking through that whole thing, so obviously I wasn't real out of my comfort zone trying to dodge, and I did take some dumb damage for it, but all good signs. What I'm getting at. The movement speed potion is worth more to me than pretty much anything else I would get from the other ones. Just being able to move a little faster can really save you. It can also really throw off your game, though, if you're not ready for it.
Why do you struggle so fiercely against no matter I am?
I've heard everything you have to say to me by now, Arthur. Get a new script. I'm eagerly awaiting some new knights in the content coming up. Yeah, I have no reason not to do this one.
Was built on the corpses of better warriors than you.
I took a whole bunch of dumb damage there, and I'm not proud of it. No resurrections though on this one, huh? That's scary.
You'll die.
Considering how much dumb damage I took on that last one. That was mostly luck. Not afraid to admit it.
Will you bleed, abomination? Or will you crumble?
Forgot there was a third one. Could have went really badly for me. Blue, my friend, give me your ult. Thank you.
After you die here, the Grail will restore the knights you defeated.
Okay.
Your efforts accomplish nothing.
Their luck's run out.
Wasn't sure if I was going to reach him. Something from Mab? What would we take from Mab? It's a 5% damage bonus, though. Sure. Beast is probably the better outcome there. It'll increase our damage, or our HP cap. And our HP cap is kind of ridiculously low right now. I'm gonna peek. Damage shield will go a long way, but I don't want to spend our damage, basically. We'd also like increased stun duration, damage shield. Did we even get increased stagger? Did we get it? I feel like we did, but I might be wrong. Dodge.
Their luck's run out.
How much damage did that do? Oh my god.
Their ultimate is ready.
Okay. Phase 2 is down. I don't think the dragon stands a chance. I actually think the dragon's a little easier than the phase 2 is. He says right before getting brutally mauled by the dragon this time. I cut all of those way too close.
Their ultimate is ready.
I think we do have the increased... Yeah. The increased stun duration, don't we?
Lucky you.
Down he goes. A little bit of HP cap. HP is good. Movement speed is the worst out of those. This is not too bad. Although Meteor Shower could get us. This is all optional stuff. You can just beat Arthur. Oh. There are some enemies in here that are... I hate them. One enemy teleports behind you, one fires homing shots at you. The elites are insane. Their attacks just spread out across the screen as they travel. Luckily, the elites are kind of squishy. Squishier than you would think they would be. These guys aren't too bad. They just have a AoE centered around them. Like such. Who's left? More HP. The gold is fine with me to not fight an elite and still get... What are we up to? Like almost 8% extra damage? Who else? Another one of you, huh? I will still be looking for banners for GOG. Speak of the Devil. Not a bad one either. Okay. Dash cooldown increase is the worst of it. Oh. Nice range. Nice. We'll take Steel Resolve. Steel Resolve gives us damage shield that regenerates over time, so it just keeps coming back. I forget how... Does it tell you how long it is? I want to say it was like 11 seconds or something like that. Although I could be wrong. There are some weird numbers in this game. Regardless, we have one now. So the first instance of damage we take, we'll just pop the shield to spare our HP. As you can imagine, that makes a big difference. We didn't use our reroll either. Do we even want the heavy? It's gonna split our attack and decrease. I don't think so. I think we take Supermassive. Cool. Light attack seal, not a big deal. More permanent max health curse. My God. So we're gonna be over like 40 health missing. Get out of there. Shop or gold? Almost every time I say shop. But this is free damage if we don't get hit. We go to the shop, we spend our damage. And there is 1,500 gold. 1,500 gold gives us how much with greed? Okay. I'm not doing the math on that. It's almost 5% for every 50. Bone Collector, Greed, stacking damage on our heavy. Yep. Takes my shield immediately. Oh. At least our shield's back.
Ultimate is ready.
The eruption afterwards. Hate this one. Yep.
Ultimate ready.
Well played. Okay. Not too close to her.
Their luck's run out.
Yeah. And down she goes. Yeah, Monk, apart from feeling a little slow, is just overpowered. I mean, between Chimes and Tome, I mean, it didn't hurt that we got Bone Collector, Greed, and just stacked our damage. Yeah, over 1 million damage total. That's ridiculous. I'd like to do more with the black hole spell. I want to do a run with that as the focus and see what it can get up to. I mean, what would the difference really have been though? Just like a, I don't know, a sword and a stone upgrade or two along the way. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this run. I appreciate it. I tried to explain things a little bit better this time for some people who didn't know all of the information or who are new to the channel or the series. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out. And like always, guys, I appreciate you.